Donkey brother, how are we? Big day, Thursday.
We've made it to Thursday, the fourth day of the week. A lot of action has come our way. The action is just getting started for the day, though. Happy to be here. Brother, you look gleaming after that night awake, 24 hours. Hoping you got some rest. You look immaculate.
I feel immaculate, Bob. I'm feeling
right.
good, walking tall, looking good. Got some sleep. Welcome to the Left Action House show of the day. It's going to be a big show of the day as we have plunky of guest assists. We have the house token drop to celebrate. We got Uncle Buddha popping up. What's up? What's up? We got Stone Rabbit popping up. Chico time. Let's just jump right into it then.
Yes, indeed.
What we got to do.
Right off the bat. Stone, I'm glad you're here. We missed you yesterday. I don't know if you called it out or if I was just late.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What do we got today on the Chico side?
See what the newbie is, yeah. See what we got. Collect the Birdman.
Oh, my goodness.
The Birdman, not the Batman. But
I have a Birdman story. Do you remember that? Yeah, it's a scary one, though, from Chicago.
The Birdman story. Do tell.
Well, we were skateboarding downtown one time as youngsters, as we did, and all of a sudden this dude walks up to us all crazy-eyed, and he's looking for two Puerto Rican dudes with a white girl. If you see him, you tell him the Birdman looking for him.
Oh, my God.
It was intense.
Yeah. Scary.
Yes, indeed. But I like this Birdman here. Chico Roco looks good.
It's common.
It's
a common rogue. I thought it was going to be like a Batman character, but like more like for birds instead of bats. But whatever. Not happening. Somebody there? Hello.
Yes, there is. I see our guest waiting in the wings here.
Let's bring him on in.
Bring him in.
Hey,
hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad.
Good. Thanks for joining us here today.
Yes, thanks for inviting
me. Your amazing game.
Yeah.
The Forge Arena.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, this one kind of just popped up when did this pop up? A few weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, or whatever. It just popped up, and it was like, this game is insane. It's like fully functioning, operational. You're in there. The graphics are rad. Like, how long have you been working on this thing?
Actually, the Forge was in development back in 2017, 18-ish.
Okay.
We developed it for 2 years, and afterwards we had to shelve the project. And when it comes to everybody, in December 2021, we brought it back with everyone going crazy over NFTs and the metaverse words. So it kind of made sense for us to bring back the game at the stage it was. We felt like, in the space, NFT games and blockchain gaming, it mostly clickers. It was mostly like first version of iPhone kind of games, for 8-bit games, kind of very early. So it kind of made sense to bring back the Forge. And since December, we've been really hard at work and trying to push it and kind of, we have this chance of pioneering the space in a way. We're doing a little bit things differently when it comes to our economy and tokenomics that nobody else is really doing. So it's great to see how this new era of gaming is helping indie game studios and kind of get their word out there and making a mark in the industry, and hopefully it's going to pioneer the space for the decades to come.
Yeah, right on. So when you say that it began back in did you say 2017 or 2018 or right?
17-ish. So like a little like on my background is I used to be the co-founder and CEO of Upskins Marketplace. It was the biggest marketplace for digital goods back in the day. I started in 2015 with my partner John, and I sold the company in 2017 to Jonathan, Yantis, and William, who are the two men who used Upskins to ICO in 2017 and basically create the Wax blockchain. So that explains why we're on the Wax blockchain. It's funny how things work out sometimes, but yeah, and it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back in the day, 2017, there was a thing called VGO skins. VGO was created by Wax back in the day, and it was very similar to Counter-Strike skins, but people were just collecting them. They were opening cases, and they had no utility back then. It wasn't called NFTs back then. So the Forge Arena event in 2017 introduced VGO skins. So we were integrating the first NFTs back in the day into a video game. So it was, you know, we've been around the block for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
a rad history.
Not bad, not bad. It's a good, good backstory. Now
Yeah.
it's time to deliver and push everything forward. Try to innovate, try to empower, trying to give players back their power. You know, we're truly a player-owned economy, but also more importantly, a fucking video game. That's like the one thing that people still seems to miss. You need to have a game, not a click farm, not a very you know, gamers, they want a game. You know, traditional gamers, they want to have fun. So if you're not offering them that ability with your games, like, you know, it's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah, it seems like I know I must have found you guys. You said the game launched in December, did you say?
Yeah, December 2021 is when we got back with our first NFT drop to kind of fund the studio.
Yeah.
It was the Gen Zero NFT. We sold 1,100 of them within 7 days. And then after that, we just started like working on the game. You know, it's still on Unreal 4.19. We kind of made it a little bit of tweaks, released an update, new maps, updates, and so on. And since then, we've been building the community. So we're not at where we're like at the point where we're trying to scale. It's not our main goal. Our main goal is to keep building, finishing all the features and mechanics we envision for this game, around the game, and using the blockchain technologies, of course. And for open beta, that's the next big move. The open beta in a couple of months will be something completely else for the Forge Arena. Will be on Unreal 5. Will be up to date technology-wise. All the features and mechanics we promised, or not even promised, and it's sitting there in the backlog that people don't know about. We're working towards that, trying to create content, battle passes, you know, leveling systems, leaderboards, all that cool stuff to kind of launch open beta with a huge push, because the game will be quite something else for open beta, that's for sure. For now, we're still in closed beta, so the access is only if you own one of the NFTs, but not crazy. The NFTs starts at 30 cents.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things is when I found you guys, I think I saw the Genesis NFT drop, and I was very intrigued, but I didn't have the funds to go and get it.
Yeah, it was a little bit more expensive. It was like $300 the generator.
But then I found out, that just holding one of the NFTs got you in. So I grabbed one, and then some of the community members here helped my son out and got him a couple. And so, yeah, I know we've got some people in the house here for sure that have at least checked out Forge Arena and gotten a few games in.
That's awesome. Have you tried the hybrid mode, the competitive mode?
I have not personally.
Okay.
I'm not sure in the chat if anybody has. Shout it out for sure.
Yeah, you have to, you know, because right now our launcher doesn't have a matchmaking system, so we're using like our Discord queuing system that gets you in the game. So for that, you need to have the holders role, and you can just queue up, and as soon as 10 people are ready, there's like a voting system, and then you get a code and you join through the code. So for now, it's really like a duct tape type of matchmaking, but it's working. Like for us, it's really about like building a strong foundation inside the community, and you know, like if every day we get 5 to 10 additional players, that we're fine with that. You know, we're still trying to gather enough data to tweak our damages, to ensure that everything is balanced out, to kind of see where, you know, where the community wants this game to go. We have a good idea, but you know, it's always good to kind of build this with the community. And blockchain gaming is one of those eras where the community matters the most. You know, and in fact, like, you know, community always mattered in a sense, but I feel like with blockchain technologies and your ability to offer them kind of a voting share inside like what you do, I think that's pretty cool. So, you know, we've been trying to use closed beta as a test run, as something that will, you know, like the community participates in, and so on. So, you know, we've been really focused on that right now.
one of our community members here, Big Buddha, got in and tried the hybrid mode last week. There's some pro players in there.
I mean, the pro players are like OG players, we call them, those who played back in the day. And you know, we had when we launched in December, in March, we had a showdown, NA showdown. We had like players like FaZe, Baby Bay, TSM Wardell, Jordan Gilbert Nothing from CS legend, and a couple of other guys. And you know, it was kind of fun to see how fun this game is, but how competitive it is and how fast paced it is. You know, like our approach to competitive is a little bit different. You know, like yes, we are a 5 versus 5 tactical first person shooter, but the way our hybrid mode is that it's basically a mix of both capture point and search and destroy. And go back, it's like one map, but it's technically like it's split in 2 maps. And so one round is capture point, then it's 1-0, then it's the search and destroy, where the objective is to plant a bomb or defuse the bomb or kill the entire team, right? So it's like it's our own approach, but we never knew how cool it is actually. You know, we just kind of went with it, but now we realize like, oh shit, that's fresh, that's something new, that's different. So it's funny, it's crazy how like it is hard these days with such a fierce competition in the industry to kind of find out a new mod, but that is technically not really new. It's just a mix of both and our own approach. So it's cool. You know, we're quite creative in the things we do. So definitely, you know, it looks good. It looks promising for the open beta for sure in the future.
Yeah, I see. I definitely see a lot of streamers kind of getting on board and checking it out and playing.
Yeah.
Some of the Litecoin esports people playing, and then I saw something about Polygon Studios, like a partnership.
Yeah, so we're our foundation will always remain on Wax for many reasons, like, you know, fast transactions, of course, carbon neutral if you care about that, and of course the 0 gas fees, right? That's a huge plus. And Wax was always built for scalability, and unlike Solana, Polygon is great. I feel like we do like what they're doing with Polygon Studios and their presence in the industry. I was at the NFT NYC back a month and a half ago. I was on a panel, and we met with Polygon, and we showed them the game, and they're like, holy shit, you know, like let's talk right away. So we had a chat. We announced that we'll go cross chain. So we have a vision for Polygon, probably most likely going to be character NFTs and land sales, but a little bit different than what everyone else is doing. So the lands, the way we want it to work is that if you own a percent, like a land of one of the maps we have and the future maps that we have, you'll be able to not only, like, you know, have your say in the changes, but also all the tokens and NFTs that are earned by players playing that map. If you own a percentage of that map through your land NFT, you will receive a percentage of as a bonus of everyone's rewards, basically, but as a bonus. So it's not like you're removing a percentage of somebody else's earnings, right? So there's a couple cool stuff we're doing for Polygon, and hopefully our goal is to launch something there in the upcoming months, and you know, we started our relationship, so it's going well.
That's exciting.
Does that mean that you could enter into the game from either side, then, from Wax or Polygon, then?
Right, but you know, for the whole like friction on onboarding traditional gamers to Web3, for me, it's quite fucking straightforward. I don't know why people are like thinking it's really hard. It's not. But for mass adoption, we need to find a way to remove that friction of, you know, wallet creation, having an NFT or having a token, blah blah blah. Like Wax is complicated even more because you have to pay 5 Wax P for each creation of a wallet. That's unfortunate, and it creates an additional friction. For us, for open beta, our goal is to it's a free to play, so you can just create a Forge account through your email or whatever, and you get in, you start playing, you start earning, you start collecting NFTs and stuff. But the moment you want to actually use them or trade them or use any of our mechanics, such as trade ups or the NFT generator or whatever it is, right, to around the tokens and rewards and NFTs, you just have to click on claim wallet, and it's there. So we keep track of everything for you, and the moment you want to kind of get involved, there we go. So that kind of removes the whole, like, you know, we're a game first. You free to play. You play the game. You enjoy. And when you see that, oh shit, I have like $300 worth of rewards. Like how can I get it? You know. So that's when people will actually spend the time to get involved. You know.
Yeah.
And like NFTs for me, it's like it's skins 2.0. It's nothing different. And like gamers, they're like very resistant to NFTs. But gamers were trolls. We're always been resistant to new changes. Free to play was the same thing. You know, people were not embracing it at first, and NFTs is a matter of time. And I think it's just proper education and saying how it is. It is just skins technically, but you own them. It's true digital ownership. You can do whatever you feel like doing with them, and even if you get banned from the game or whatever, you don't lose it. You know, it's not like on Steam that you basically get trade banned and you cannot do anything because you have a vault ban, right?
Right.
So,
I mean, to me, it's very obvious. Like they're already, it's the same thing. It's already happening. You know, like there's ecosystems in Fortnite, whatever. Like it's the exact same thing. You just need to just apply the layer to it. It seems like, you know, so, and then you can actually have more functionality and do more with what you actually own versus, you know.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, and just like sort of like the next like layer of like you know, just being able to rent things out, all the, you know, the different aspects that are available. I mean, I guess some of those things were there in some of these games as well too. So
well, Counter-Strike, I think, is the only game that really understood how to create a skin economy.
Yeah.
Mainly the fact that each item is unique and it has different rarities and wares. That's what makes Counter-Strike skins worth it, because a lot of them are you know, not a lot of them in supply and so on. So, you know, games like Valorant or Fortnite will never be an NFT game, in my opinion, unless they create a unique mod for it. But turning like, we had OG skins. Well, like back in the day, we had like 135 different skins, different rarities and wares and flows. Players bought them back in the day. We had to turn them into NFTs, right? And just creating the templates, creating all of the stuff to make them NFTs for 135 took me an insane amount of time. So imagine like Counter-Strike or Fortnite or Valorant, it's gonna take them years to just kind of get like their current skins into NFTs. And even then, Valorant and Fortnite doesn't have any uniqueness to it. You pay a specific amount of money for it, and everyone who paid that skin has the same fucking skin. It's never gonna be an economy, even if they're NFTs. They're never gonna have any value. It's going to be the same value that like, or you purchase it for $30, it's going to remain $30. But Counter-Strike, that's different, right? Because each item is unique and it has flow values. And that's a huge game changer.
Yeah. So, okay. So you started this game 2017, 2018-ish. So like you know, like that's like just coming off of the bull run then. So at the time, did you see kind of like where we're at now? Did you know like, oh shit, this is gonna like, we're gonna get there, like in that, and is that part of the reason why you wanted to make like a blockchain game, or like
honestly
Yeah.
no. I mean, when I sold the Opskins to William and Jonathan, they were talking about like what they're trying to create, and they were talking about NFTs without the word NFTs wasn't a thing, right? So this guy's kind of seen it, and I'm like, oh fuck it. Like I was kind of I was young and stupid, and I just like whatever. Like I just want to sell and do my thing, right? But this guy saw it coming, and when back like a year and a half ago, even like a little bit before summer 2021, I remember Clubhouse's rooms were full of NFTs, like out of like suddenly, and it made me realize like, okay, everyone's just talking. Nobody understands what NFTs are and why it mattered. So I'm like, I stopped doing Clubhouse's rooms because it was just annoying, and I was like, okay, like this is what we can do. Like bringing the forgery in a bag was an obvious thing for me. NFTs are skins 2.0, so it's gaming. So like, and looking at like what is out there in the markets and in the industry, it's still very early. So we have this game that is much more advanced. So we have this opportunity to kind of move forward and show what blockchain gaming and NFTs could become eventually. So now I'm seeing it. Back in the day, no, I didn't. I was just we were trying to create a traditional indie game studio and game, you know.
Gotcha. So it wasn't, it was just a game at that time. Then it wasn't even, gotcha. Okay. So then was it this last bull run that that's when you decided to bring it back to?
Yeah, when I saw that everyone is going crazy over
Yeah.
NFTs, I knew exactly what to do, and it was just to really, keep going with our game because it's much more advanced than anything else out there, and show like what we're capable of. So
Yeah.
it's a bull or bear markets for me. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's not really crypto investment and stuff like that. Gives a fuck if BTC is up or down? In this, this is gaming, and it's not affecting in any way our game. I would say.
Okay. Yeah. That was kind of going to be my next question is if like, like the market or because it seems like there's less people, touting NFTs and shouting it or even in the space, like there's less people. So I was wondering if like,
I'm
but
happy
you're
about
kind of
that.
saying that you don't even want the masses yet in your game. Like what happens if the masses came right now? Would that be a problem?
Yeah, we're not ready for
Yeah.
it. We're not going to be. Our infrastructure is not ready. Open beta is when everything is ready for mass adoption and unrolling. If we can, millions of people. For
Yeah.
now, it's really just like step by step kind of thing. Like I said, we're trying to kind of build a foundation, and we're using this current market to really just keep building. It doesn't matter if it was bull or bear. We just always kept building, and for the past year, we delivered a lot of cool stuff, and we still have a lot of cool secret stuff that we're working on for the open beta. We're trying to we're not announcing dates. We're not announcing ETAs. Usually, all we like to do is just kind of keep people in surprise in what we're about to deliver.
So as far as like launching stuff in the future, it doesn't matter to you whether the market's up or down or whatnot.
It has no impact. In traditional gaming, doesn't matter if Bitcoin is up or
Right.
down. No, the token, our tokens is different. We have 4 utility tokens. We're still thinking like if we're gonna have a governance token, maybe not, maybe yes. But in terms of crypto in our game, you earn our own tokens, but they all have a utility inside our different mechanics.
It's really
and
crazy to talk to you. It's like refreshing. It's like most times it's and it's not about the game. Usually, you know what I mean. It seems to be about people are more excited about like their mechanics and the ways that you can earn and stuff, and that's what we're talking about.
You can stake this NFT. You're gonna earn some passive income.
Right.
This is not what NFTs are about.
Right. So you guys don't have any staking?
Not yet. We're gonna have we have this Ascendance capsule NFT that we have inside. There's 2 NFTs. One is an NFT badge to participate in our esports circuit that we're gonna have in the next year. And the staking will allow you to earn our Sparks token that is used to purchase weapon cases, to open weapon NFTs and so on. So that is coming. But the staking, maybe besides that NFT badge and the lens eventually, we'll see where it goes. But we're trying to kind of touch everything that people are used to in NFT space, but with our own utility inside the game.
You got to utilize the mechanics that are there, right? You know what I mean? Because like if you're ignoring them, then it's just that's just weird, I think. Absolutely. So it makes sense, but like tying it in and making it make sense to the lore of the game and all that stuff is crucial too. I feel like, but yeah, I like that your angle that's not really the like whatever mechanics come up, you'll figure out a way to utilize it in the ecosystem, but that's not what it's about. So that's pretty cool. Yep. I really feel that from you. I really feel that it's about the game. Like more than anybody else that ever comes on here. Like it's crazy. It's
Dude,
really
I've been a gamer since I was 5 years old. Like I've been playing Counter-Strike since I was a kid. Before Counter-Strike wasn't standalone version. It was like
that's always a question that I ask people is like, what side are they coming from? Are you coming in from like the gaming side or from the crypto side? And
I've been a gamer since I was 5, and I in high school I had a web hosting and game server provider company that I started in high school. It was I was building communities for Counter-Strike back in the day in Source. I used to run my own game servers as well, my own community. I was like in that space forever, and I had a couple of other things like in Valorant. More recently, I sold the company last year. It was like a HLTV.org for Counter-Strike, but for Valorant. So we were tracking like data of esports events in Valorant, players data, all that cool stuff. So like I'm a gamer by nature, like by profession. That's my thing. I competed in Counter-Strike as well, like semi-pro kind of thing, like back in the day. And so like for me, it was.
So are you like a strictly like a first person shooter guy only, or do you play?
Yeah,
Okay, you don't.
Not just that. I was purely Counter-Strike. I was like, fuck Call of Duty, fuck everything else. I was trying those games, and I was like, nah, Counter-Strike is the shit. Counter-Strike is OG stuff. So I was like, I maybe have like, besides all Counter-Strikes, like 1.6 Source and Global Offensive, I have like 20,000 hours playing. So I was always like, playing that game. And for me, like what we're trying to do with the Forge is a little bit what, Valve did with CS and Web 2. The way we create our economy, the way we use the blockchain and NFTs technologies is to like elevate what Counter-Strike accomplished. Like our goal is really to try to look similar, but not like entirely. Like yes, we're a tactical first-person shooter, but we have our own approach on a lot of things. But Valve and CS is such a perfect game in a way. So it's like you gotta like look at what they did, and like with everything I ran from communities, from Upskins marketplace, I did see a lot of information on why it works. So we're trying to kind of recreate it here in Web3 with our own approach, of course.
Gotcha. So I mean, it still is though a play to earn game. You guys are say this
play
on the website.
Well, yeah, the website is play to earn. It's outdated. It looks shitty too.
Busted!
I hate my website. Yeah, we're coming out with cool stuff for Open Beta.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I mean, because like I wonder, like like there's like the Axie Infinities, and you hear the stories of like old Filipino men, making their livings off of it and all this stuff. Like, I just wonder, is there any like thought or talk, or like, what do you want me to get out of this, or is it just just go in there, shoot people, and be the best that you can be, and like kick ass and have fun?
There's a lot of things you can do. If you're looking at a perspective of investment and not even gaming, you can do that. You don't need to earn necessarily. You can just get weapon cases, weapon NFTs. Try your luck to get something unique, and the economy of skins are going up at this point. So you can unbox a knife that is worth $3,000. You can make money out of that. Of course, a little bit like in CS trading, a lot of traders were chasing unique items. The unique float values, unique rarities of them, and they were selling them on marketplaces like Upskins back in the day. So there's ways to kind of profit out of that, and Upskins actually did change a lot of lives back in the day. People were emailing me like, "Yo, dude, like I'm making 200K per month, per year, because of Upskins and stuff like that. Thank you very much and shit." So I feel like yes, in this game you'll be able to do the same. And if you don't want to just play, right, you can just invest a little bit of money into Sparks.
You find out you're like no good at it at all. You're like,
well, yeah,
I'll just start a store.
The issue with NFTs right now is that everyone is getting like investors. They're trying to flip. They're trying to do all this crazy stuff. Play to earn, like Axie Infinity and stuff. Like I would say, it's not really great for the industry. I don't think that's like play. To earn is definitely not working and will never work.
But we hear too, like a lot of people pitch like that they have, or that they're gonna have like a renting economy or something. But I haven't like heard of a successful renting, or too much of like where it's like, oh, that's part of the ecosystem, and it because like at this point it's like, why don't you just buy this stuff? Like. And maybe it's too early to be renting.
You see, I think renting makes even more sense in a game like ours. We will have on our marketplace renting. So like, oh, you want that $5,000 knife for a day? You just pay $50 from the guy. Even like professional players, let's say like, I don't know, Shroud or Pays Baby Bay or Jordan Gilbert are playing the game with their skins, and they're not using half of their inventory. They can just put it on renting on the website, and it's in the metadata of the skin. It says like, oh, this skin is owned by Shroud or a pro player used in a major tournament. So you can like use professional players, like rent from them, and or like anybody really, not just professional players. But I feel like that's what is cool with NFTs. There's metadata, right? So you can add information to it. So if there was like a major esports tournament and it was crazy plays, you can like rent that AWP.
That's pretty cool. I see that. That's pretty cool.
I think renting would be a bigger market than actual like sell and buy, in my opinion. Like, this is the next step.
Yeah, well, will at some point you be like, I mean, I guess certain guns and this, that, or whatever, like they'll be done. Like the supply is what they are. So it's like, if you wanted to get that, you're going to have to either pay the high prices for it or rent it from somebody at that point.
Absolutely. It's like our cases are only on the NFT store that we have just a couple of months, and then we remove them from circulation. So how many of them were minted, that's the amount that are minted, and there's not going to be any more additional of it. So what you said makes total sense. Of course, it's going to limit the supply of cases, but inside the case, there's 30 different NFTs, and in this NFTs, when you get it, it also attach a random float value and where. So it's like there's an insane amount of randomness that happens. So each item is unique. There's no one of the same. Yeah, it might look the same, but with the float value being closer to 0, it looks clean. Closer is to 1, like if you have a 0.999876 whatever float value, it's going to look dirty. So it's like less value for some. For some, it's the au contraire. They like some weapon skins actually look dope when they're actually like dirty, you know.
Nice, stoned. Look at that.
This guy has an M4 Unkind min #1. That's actually a cool M4.
Yeah, that's rad. That's cool. Yeah, I need to download it on the old PC and try to jump in and check this thing out. I haven't played it yet. I've just been watching the footage of it. It looks really great.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah. So when or how long do you foresee until you're going to be like, all right, we've got the game is up to par and we're ready to launch?
I mean, I think the open beta will be like very close product, like to the finish line, basically. Our ultimate goal is to onboard Forge Arena on Epic's Game Store to kind of help us out with that. Until then, we kind of need just to keep growing our numbers, which we are every day. We have more and more players and more gamers, more games played, more hours played. So that's very nice to see. But the open beta, with everything we have in store on our roadmap for it, and even on the roadmap, we didn't put everything. We kind of want to be a little bit like, hey, surprise, guys! Like this is it. The open beta will be huge, I think, for not just the Forge Arena, but actually blockchain gaming and NFT game in general. Like my goal is that this game in the next 1.5 to 2 years will become the #1 blockchain game and will remain there for decades. That's my goal. My goal is really to keep moving forward, never settle. I feel like this industry of gaming settled on mediocrity. I think we can do better every time. So it doesn't matter if you make billions or millions of dollars. I think like you got to keep moving. As a human beings, we start to be very, very lazy when we're kind of settling down, and I think that's bad for the human in general and for innovation. You got to keep going. Like you're still hustling. Like today, we're hustling right now, and those are the good old days, we say. But we got to keep that momentum and always constantly come up with cool stuff. Like how can we improve? How can we add this new experience to the game or the games we have? So it's with new technologies, like blockchain and NFTs today, but maybe tomorrow it's AR, maybe it's VR, like what it is, how can you adapt? Your ability to adapt will dictate if for the next 30 years, your company is going to be around.
That being said, how do you see like AI affecting gameplay?
AI, actually good question. I never really thought about it. Like I feel like with mechanics, we have like the NFT generator and different features like that. AI could be an additional factor that would be cool to have. But I'm more like really like excited about AR in general. Like we're bold people. We're crazy with the ideas we have. Like we envision like, okay, what's the next step for, let's say, desktop gaming? Like you have your screen, mouse, and keyboard. Like what if you have like AR glasses that enhances your experience, what you see on the screen before the game or after the game, cool stuff like that. Like this is not something we're working on. Okay, chill. But we're it's the kind of ideas we have, and we're like,
you're working
that's
on
cool,
it just in here.
We are technically working on it. Yeah, I guess. It's like those kind of cool stuff. It's like, how can we use the technologies out there that are new, but not really. AR has been around, but now with computing power being better and better, quantum computers coming up pretty soon, in my opinion, that's going to give enough juice for VR and AR to kind of exist.
Yeah,
And
I think that with the AI stuff, though, games are going to get really, really insane because you're going to have, like the idea of playing against the computer changes in such a big way when you got
I think that would
artificial
be almost
intelligence
impossible.
there.
Imagine a tournament, AIs versus players, pro players. I think pro
Or
players
just
going to get
fucking
shit on.
AIs versus AIs. I'd watch that shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wow! Oh wow!
You know
Okay,
what I
that's
mean?
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna get insane.
dude. Imagine it's like, okay, so each AI is basically its own identity, digital identity with its own. Oh my fucking god! Wait, you're crazy,
I know.
guys. I'll think
Like
about
you're
you
good.
when we do that.
It's seriously
I'll
like
give you a
I
cut.
can see like
Oh
people
wow!
like getting behind like this AI has like a huge fan base. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude.
oh no, he's the
And
most popular
and it's
AI
its
in the
own
game.
token. Imagine that.
Oh wow,
You
what?
can invest in the AIs that you feel like
Yes, now we're
gonna
talking.
perform.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like one of those like horse racing games or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's AIs, and it's like you're boom, there you go.
I'm gonna clip that.
Fucking great. I want in.
The Left Action House.
I'll talk to you guys
because
because yeah, I mean, there's proof you guys came out with it, so I have to give you a cut if we do it.
No,
We're
that's
do it
genius
together.
though. That's really cool.
It is genius. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's really exciting to talk to somebody that's so integrated into gaming in this way, like because it feels like I believe you. I think in the next year and a half, you could be the number one leading blockchain game in the space. And so you've been with Wax since the beginning.
Yeah, I have one of those OG wallets. I have only one digit.
Well, we just became official ambassadors in the last couple of days for Wax.
Nice.
So,
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes. My thought on that, like you being here from the beginning, seeing where we're at in the space, one of the things that we're always yelling at and getting mad about is like how some of the people that are maxis to other chains don't really give, other streamers don't really give Wax that much love. And it pisses us off. God damn it.
Absolutely.
But where are you in the thought of all that? Like, what are you worried about the state of Wax or where do you see it going?
I mean, I think the Wax blockchain is the strongest in terms of technology.
Yes,
but
I agree.
I do believe their Wax Studios incentive is not enough. I believe that it's going to become a kind of a launch pad. It's going to be marketing support, press support, fund support to build on their network. Unfortunately, not. I don't know if they do have plans to change that, but I've seen in this community over the past weeks a lot of pissed off people who use a couple of words I wouldn't have used, but the fact remains the same. It's like they're investing in their own blockchain brawlers, Magic Mogul, Music Mogul, and all that stuff, which is okay. You guys do your thing, but at the same time, it's like, why the fuck Wax Studios exists if it's just creating its own things? I feel like they have this opportunity to get out there and support projects like Forge, projects that are actually games. Yeah. And I feel like that they need to do that. They need to support the community more. Besides their typical support, I mean, they're still helping us in a way. Nothing bad to say there, but I do think like we can always do better. Just look at Polygon Studios. I feel like they're doing it much better than Wax in terms of their incentive of the gaming perspective. I mean, I think Wax will there's a moment where it's gonna blow up, and I feel like games like Forge Arena and who are actually games on the chain, on that chain, will help make the Wax chain. Like it's gonna boom the Wax chain. If we're attracting millions of traditional gamers into the Wax, forget about it. It's like Wax will be the leaders, and that's a little bit what all the chains are trying to do in a way, but Wax, I think, is the most closest one that could make it happen if they get a little bit more support to games like ours. But
yeah, I think you're right, and I think that there seems like they're making steps in that direction potentially. I even feel like that's what the Wax Ambassador program seems to be about, is like they realized that they weren't really interacting with the community as well as they could be. And and we know that is what this entire space is community. That's how all of these projects get to function, is by the community and all this stuff. So
it's all about content creation, to be honest, and education, especially in this time. So it makes sense. The Wax Ambassador thing is good. It's not enough, in my opinion. Wax Studios is good, not enough, in my opinion. So I think they can be better.
Yeah, they need to do more. I agree with that. Super cool, man. I'm very excited. I love this chat. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's anything more I have to say or ask you. Em, is there anything else that you want to get at them here with?
No, I mean, we covered a lot. Definitely. Let me just scan through there were some questions coming in the chat, but thank you to Blank NFT for helping out with answering a lot of the questions in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I'll shoot you guys a couple of free NFTs that you can distribute inside your community.
Hell yeah!
So that way we can onboard a couple more of you guys.
Yeah, I actually had picked up some random guns and this, that, and whatever to give away today as well too.
Oh, that's cool. Just make sure Lefty, you message me on Discord your wallet, and I'll shoot you a couple of things for you guys.
Yeah, cool. Actually, I'll drop it in the private chat right here, so you can.
Oh yeah, I see.
This is our giveaway wallet here. It's left giveaway. I just put it in the private chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll send something. You guys can throw it out there.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do a few giveaways here today. So yeah, we'll throw some stuff if you throw it at us. But like I said, I have some of your stuff already. But man, we'd love to chat with you again in the future. You know, whenever you're ready, or if you have something you want to shout about, you're promoting or whatever, always come to us. We have a spot here at the desk. And
thank you. I appreciate it. And I mean, there's a couple of cool things we want to do with Wax Ambassadors and creators. So I'll definitely reach out. Like we're trying to make a weapon case branded around you guys. So you can have your own like weapons inside the case. Stash will have its own Misty Crypto, KG, and all that stuff. We bring them into one case and we put it on sale, and people can have your skins inside the game. Yeah, it's badass. So we can. I love
seeing the Green Rabbit collaboration there too. You know, we're
if you like green color, it's definitely cool.
Yeah. With that, those are
you see it like for me. I think it's a collaboration like that is crucial in our space, but more importantly, like. You know, I was looking at like people were like, "Oh, are you scared of Dr. Disrespect game or whatever?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think we're competitors. We're offering different things for the players, and actually, it's a great thing that we have more FPSs on different chains. Like that's why we also went to Polygon. There's a couple of cool FPSs that got announced there, and what we see is that like if we I want to create like NFTs that are used in all of those games to like different utility in each of these games. I want to kind of start creating that fusion, like that metaverse, I guess, in a way of FPS games, bring it together, find ways to work together, find ways to have like different utilities for each of our players, and stick around and hopefully like Unity, Unreal Engine, they will come up with tools that will allow us to easily communicate between our games much easily. Same thing on the blockchain perspective. So I see a future where all these FPSs or the same games of the same genre will fuse together, in a way.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, I think you're right. I see it. I see it the same way. So super fucking cool. All right. Let's have another chat again soon or whenever you got something. And thanks again. And
thanks, guys. Thanks for having me, and enjoy the rest of the show, man.
Yeah. Take care. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. That was crazy. Wow. I love that. That was exciting. I kept trying to take him this way. He would take me that way and bring in all this information. But serious, solid, for real gamer. You know what I mean? I believe. So wicked. I mean, we should probably do a giveaway. I don't know. We had our other guest, Mr. Uplando, just hanging out in the green room wicked early.
I saw him there for a little
wicked early. And no, he's just gonzo.
Hopefully he'll find his way back here.
I mean, like, you know, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. You guys try your iPlays upside down. See if this Crittercraft game will get going and rolling here. But he doesn't understand time zones at all, you know. So I'm always trying to break it down. I spell it out, you know. I say, like, come in at 2, which is 1 hour and 15 minutes from now. And he goes, I'm on it. And then what, 15 minutes later, shows up. He's kicking it in the green room. He'll be back. We'll get him back.
He'll be back.
Don't
He'll be
you
ready
worry.
for
Let's
the
get a
Upland
giveaway
report.
going here. Oh, my God. Hold on a second. You know what happened? I totally forgot. Right in the middle of all of that, before we do this giveaway, you boys and babies and gentlemen, the house token house sale has dropped. We have a house token sale happening right now, the electric house fungible token sale, and it's happening right now. And there's 46 out of the 100 available. 54 of them have sold. I better pick up a few of them right now for my personal wallet. Then I'll go ahead over to the giveaway wall and see if I can pick some up before they're gone. And holy crap, Oli, I think our special guest. Is there somebody at the door, Em?
Hold on, let me see.
Who
is it?
Who is that? Oh, well, it's Mr. Uplando.
Get in here, buddy.
What's
up, fellas?
We just had an amazing
Thanks for coming back.
chat.
Yeah, that looked amazing, that game. What was the name of that game?
The Forge Arena.
God, that thing looked, that's killer, man. I like a first person or V versus V shooter.
Yeah, coming from that perspective, though, too. You know what I mean? Like, just like, been around in the crypto space for a super long time, but been a gamer since he was 5. So he has knowledge of both, like extensive knowledge of both, but, you know, utilizing it for the good of gaming there.
Yeah.
I was just blown away.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man, where I like the idea. Look, I've talked about different companies that are making their move, that are, you know, AAA games that are taking that concept and, you know, deploying this on a Unity or Unreal Engine. And then you have, of course, all the gear, all the weapons, everything is an NFT, right? This is kind of no stranger to this in World of Warcraft, because you can do those things. You can sell accounts online. I mean, that happens all the time. But it will be interesting to see how this evolves. I'm very, very eager to see how that moves forward. It was PC, but that's not a VR or an AR platform, right? It's just straight like platform Windows.
Yeah.
That's right. That is correct, Mr. Uplando.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, super, super cool. All right, we do have that Crittercraft game open right now. If you want to add an variant with your exclamation point iPlays, we have 32 million people. Hey, what? Hey, babe, how are you? 32 million people watching the show. 16 billion people have entered into this round of Crittercraft. Or is that 14? 14 billion.
14 Billy.
So far.
Can we get a 15?
Yeah. I see the Biz Universe is in there. Stone Rabbits.
So I you know what? I missed the big UCN meeting. So I'm still a part of the UCN. I just haven't been into participating in the meetings in a long time.
Yeah.
But you keep me sort of in the loop. I feel like you're my glue. You're my shoestring to the hub of Upland. My Uplando shoestring that keeps me tied in. But they ran the meeting at 2:00 p.m. PST, which is right in the middle of our fucking show, man.
Oh,
you could have asked if you could rebroadcast it. I don't think they would have let you, but at least you could have tried.
I was thinking about going live in the middle of the show with the meeting, see if they would have liked them apples. But I didn't do it.
It was basically prepping us for what was to come, which, if you haven't seen over the Upland announcements, it's a huge change in the economy.
Am I
going
to like this, or am I going to get upset?
Should I?
A little bit of both.
Am I going to need some pacification? Here's the deal.
Hold on a second. I don't like any conversation that starts with "here's the deal." That's a bad sign already. But give it to me.
Well, Look, there's a lot to digest on this thing. I want to point out a couple of things.
Yes.
Right off the get-go. Number one, first and foremost, the thing that I took away from this that's not the primary part of this is they talked about a player in the game who owns a property, who has a structure, who's been KYC'd, is going to have a vote. Okay? Now, you will have to have a primary residence selected. So now's when we get into the scenario of having a primary residence. And for you, Left House, I know how much you love Detroit, so I suspect that you'll be over in Detroit. That's where you're going to make your home, over in Detroit.
Oh, I'm so confused about this question, actually, of where to make a home in Upland. I don't even have the first clue of what that means and what the implications of where I location my home, and like how, I mean, I have a lot of properties. Can't I have multiple homes?
No. Well, you can have multiple
Primary.
He's got it dialed in. It's the primary residence. Now, maybe we'll be able to have multiple primary residents per continent, or maybe it's per, country. I don't know. But at the get-go, what they're doing is bringing governance into the game, right? So trying to totally decentralize this. But here's the thing. All these nodes and everything else, like are you still in Dogpatch?
Oh yeah, I'm a Dogpatch man still.
So you're a Dogpatcher.
I still have properties in Dogpatch. I still talk to the Dogpatch boss. If that's
the Dogpatchian. And so that's the thing. Okay, you think you're talking to the boss, but maybe you're not, because here's how that works.
Oh, hold on. Here's how that I'm talking to a boss here.
You think you are. You think you are. You never know.
That's insulting. You're insulting Nietzschean right now, but whatever.
Have you seen The Usual Suspects? Did you ever suspect the boss was the boss? No, you didn't know.
Yeah,
Kobayashi,
the greatest trick the devil ever pulled.
Kaiser Soze?
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah. Soze.
Look, here's the thing. In a neighborhood like that, again, you have to select a primary residence. Primary residence in that neighborhood, in that city, is going to dictate your vote. So when you come into a governance type of scenario.
Okay, now I get why I need a specific primary location, so I can vote on that region's stuff, but I can't vote on another region because I've chosen this region.
There you go.
But that's stupid though, too, isn't it? Shouldn't I be able to vote on Detroit and New Mexico?
Well, again, at the time when they're bringing this in, as they start to bring these in these different mechanisms, in the different utility, in the governance, these different ideas, these different programs, you got to look at it like this is how they're starting them. They have been talking about primary residence for a long time. So you're going to have to select a primary residence. You're going to have a property, a structure, KYC, know your customer. So you have to do that, selling for USD, however that works. They may have a different KYC, but for now it's through Tilia, and that's how you do it. And then you're also talking about that primary residence can only be in one place in Upland right now. It's one property.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're over in Dogpatch and you have somebody that's your nemesis that's over there, just doesn't see things the way you do, that nullifies your vote. It's gone. If you have two or three things to vote on. So before you know it, it doesn't matter if you have 90% of, like Peralta. There's a player that's got 90% of all the Peraltas, if not more. I think there's only 10 Peraltas that player doesn't have, right?
Yeah.
But they still only have one vote. So the 9 other people that have those properties over there could completely change the direction of that neighborhood.
Okay, but let's talk about that really. Like voting? Who cares?
Okay, you say that
my
now.
question is,
no, I know.
how easy is the voting going to be? Are they going to make it easy enough to where everybody's going to want to vote or do it? Or because of the little, if there's steps to get to voting, are people going to take, that's my question.
Here's the thing on that. If you take a look at that, if you want to get something passed and you want to do something and you have a group of people and you mobilize those people and they go out to the voting booths and they vote and you're sitting around in that neighborhood, I don't think it's going to be that big of a struggle to answer your question to do the voting. But this also plays into the Upland pool and the community pool of UPEX. That's where this gets into a really deeper, very economic type of, or economy, the economics of Upland. So it's huge. You're going to have to get over there and read it. But basically, the players are going to be funding a lot of what's going on. So it's a very interesting read. You're going to take a look at it. It does get into the decentralization. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. It sounds like it's a move in the right direction, I think.
We'll see. We'll see how this works. We'll see how this plays out.
Let's see what happens in some of these neighborhoods.
Yes, Spark has been talked about. They had, I think, 50,000 Spark that were the pool, and they're talking about increasing the number of Spark that are going to be available. So it looks like Spark is going to have a bigger role to play than we thought. They've talked about STEM or a life token, a new token being brought into the game. MetaVentures Decor is right around the corner that we believe. FC Porto over in Spain, that would be the next, Portugal, that would be the next city that might be open. Another round of cars. I mean, this game is going to change. By the end of 2022, Upland is going to be a different place. It really is going to take a huge leap forward, I feel like.
Wow, that's a big statement right there, babies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it really is. You'll have that unity when you start getting racing in, because all we have is treasure hunting. But when you start putting racing in there, that's a Unity-based platform on layer 2. Now you're talking about a whole different ball game. Now you're talking about logging into the platform and having your assets show up and be available. Now your mutable attributes on your NFT are changing. Your block explorer that's an NFT now has characteristics of how they drive the vehicles and race the vehicles.
How many people do you think leave the game at this in these changes? Or do you think, you know what I mean? Like, because some people are going to not like it and be like, oh, by the way.
Or is it just a game within a game, and if they don't like it, they don't participate?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was gonna say there's this one person that I run into every once in a while on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Who makes these Upland videos. I'm not gonna say any names or nothing like that, but he makes these Upland videos. And it's like, I swear to God, every other video he makes, he's quitting. He's exiting Upland. He's like, oh, because of some change or something that they've done or whatever, or some partnership that's going to be no more or whatever it is. Like, it's like this big exit video. But then like a couple months go by and he's still exiting. He's still leaving. It's like, it's just funny to me. I don't know. It's just interesting to me how somebody can be leaving the games for so long, like something keeps back in. It's just funny.
It's that it is. We've seen this a lot. People. Here's the thing. This is a business. The metaverse. Some people are in it for the investment part of it. Some people are in for the art of it. Some people are in it for the community of it, to be able to communicate with people.
Some people are in it because they're lonely,
or they're lonely. Whatever it might be. The ultimate. Or the thing to remember is that this is a for-profit platform.
Universe, metaverse.
Yeah, it is. And just because it's
whatever you want,
just because it's characterized as a metaverse makes it no different in the purpose of being in business. Now, people can have different purposes, but generally that's to make a profit.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
This
I mean, that's why I got here first. When I first walked into this squared world, I was like, I didn't even know what an NFT was. I didn't care.
Right.
I didn't even want to know. It was wasting my time. I just wanted to know how I made money. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was it.
Right.
And then I realized that was part of it. And I started putting 2 and 2 together. I did a little math and I realized, yeah, I mean, no, honestly, there's so many levels to it, but I'm wondering, when it's not as easy to get around town, you know, when you need a car to get around town or something, or else because if you decide to walk, it's going to take 8 hours or whatever to get there.
Yeah.
My question is like, how in the hell is treasure hunting going to work, or is that going to go away at that point? You know what I mean? Or does this treasure hunting become a whole new thing at that point?
I don't know. We've seen the legacy treasure hunt. Yeah, it's a great question. It's a great question.
Yeah.
But here's how I would think of it. You know, treasure hunting, these mini games have to evolve, right? They just have to evolve somehow. So
Right.
it may be an evolvement of how that works. But in terms of how they deal with that, when you're traveling, the treasure hunting can be its own separate thing. Into the game, you have to start the treasure hunting. You have to push the button and go in there and do the classic or do the standard or do the right mode. Whatever.
Are you doing these rush treasure hunts, by the way?
That gameplay. That puts. No, I don't.
Are you doing those?
I don't
things?
treasure hunt. It's again. It's
because
no,
it goes against your sins. You would
goes
have
against
to
my
lose your
sin. Well, wait. You don't have to on this rush treasure hunt. You don't spend. It doesn't count against your sins. It
Are
doesn't
you
count.
sure? Because I did one and it was my sins are shit now. But that might be on my own merit.
If you're in the city,
it might have been my own
if you're
fault.
in the city that has the rush, it's Chicago or wherever it is now.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I'm not
I
a big treasure hunter.
regular treasure hunting. I didn't like it because well, you know what I didn't like was treasure hunting in Chicago because it was the first time I ever tried it. And God damn it. Like if you don't do your regular treasure hunting, you know, like it's hard. You got to sort of know your city to jump to like where you're going, this, that, and the other. And like, I was just like, this is not fun. I don't want to do this for 15 minutes. This is making me upset. But that's on me though. That's not on Upland. I'll take the blame for that one. 100%.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't want to get good at treasure hunting. I would like to race some vehicles. I think that would be fun. I'd like other mini games. We have Brindle who got the 50K for presenting at Upland and having the hackathon, the NFT battle miner.
While we're talking, I'm just gonna run this Crittercraft game because we have
run the Crittercraft. Yeah,
we got a bunch of folks coming in here.
Yeah, I love it. We should do that.
Yeah, of course. Continue though. I don't mean to interrupt you.
You know, it's just the Brindle and those. They're bringing mini games in. Look, this whole face of Upland is going to change. It's going to really change in the next. You know, we've got we got August, September for third quarter, October, November, December. You know, here it is.
Yeah. So, okay, back to location.
Yeah, where are you going to put where are you going with your primary? Well, if you had to choose right now in a neighborhood, in a city that's open and anywhere in Upland, where would you go?
I'm going to the Dublin House in San Francisco.
There you go. See, the man knows.
Primary residence.
There you go.
What neighborhood is that?
I don't know.
It's in a neighborhood, but it's a bum neighborhood. It doesn't matter where it is. It's down in the. Here, I'll show you where it is.
It's a bum neighborhood.
Let's keep going on this because
after this game of Crittercraft, I'll show it.
I'm pulling for Fat Boy B. Is what I'm pulling.
Hold on a second. Did you ever? You were supposed to swap for me to get on our Dublin Street since we have. Did we ever do that?
No, because I'm a slacker. No, I haven't done that.
We did it actually. You might have a prop down there.
I don't remember.
We'll take a look in a second.
Yeah, we'll have to do
I think I did my end of the swap anyway. I did my end of the bargain.
Well, you know what? You know what did happen? There was a glitch and it kept relisting and unlisting the block explorers for the shop. And so at one time I had like 4,000 messages in my messages. Oh, my chosen player got eaten up. We've got.
You went for Fat Boy B, huh? He's an incredible family member of the Action Family card carrying members.
I was pulling for you. Now I feel
like him by saying his name, you know.
I know.
That's what happens.
I won't do it. Mentally I've chosen somebody now. The last three.
Mental choosing is fine.
Mental choice. Oh no, Mendocino! You should have stayed where you were. Well, there you go.
Wow. We have our winner.
Yeah,
we have our winner of our first round. What does he get? Well, I'm gonna hook him up. with a. We got these community case packs here from. Actually, what don't I? I have a Green Rabbit case too from the Fort
nice.
Arena. So
How far is the rabbits? How far
yeah,
are they?
They did a collaboration pack here. Let me bring it to the screen.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll do this Green Rabbit case as well as we've got a few other things in here. I'll give you hook you up with the one of the electric houses. So for some house token for the house drop that's happening today. Yeah. All right, sick. That's the first prizes of the day.
Very cool. Where were all the weapons from? What was the weapon from?
Those are all from Forge Arena.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yes, indeedy. So, okay, let me get back onto the old Upland screen here. We've got, is this article here, when FSA is better, Upland is better. So what, there's changes for FSA?
That just dropped today. I haven't even had a chance to run through that one.
Yeah, okay. So that's good. I'm glad there's changes for the FSA. Not that that matters to us old bees.
Yeah.
It's only for the nude bees.
Fair Start Act, less than 100K. You can
4 days and 17 hours till our party warehouse is open.
I'm excited. You know what? I think there's somebody who's got less than a day left in San Francisco and one other person in Fresno. So we'll get to see. As I understand it, you're only going to see that primary structure left. You won't see the extra storage space.
Stupid.
But you'll be able to see items.
I'll know it's there in my heart.
But you'll see the items populate on that open space.
Oh, you'll see the items there. That's cool.
That's what I think.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. So this is where Dublin is. It's over here. And what does that say? Excalibur? Excelsior? Excelsior. All right. So down on the near the park here. This is our street here. And Emmy runs the Dublin house right here. Mystery.
I dig it.
Right here. I thought we did a swappy room. Oh man, I still gotta build one more.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's hard to say these days.
Can't remember my mind, but I like the builds that you guys are doing over there. It's good.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's a little bit. There's a little bit of chaos going on in the way that they're structured.
I do. I see that. I like it. It feels very Roger Rabbit-ish. Feels like very Toontown.
Yeah, it's getting. We got some people building on the back street too, which I really appreciate. Yeah, this neighborhood's getting pretty funky.
Now, if you have contiguous streets, you could make a racetrack over there. You know,
if we had continuous streets.
Yeah. So if you have something that starts and ends, and it's a circle or a square, and it doesn't cross over, you could put a racetrack over there. You could at least start with that.
Anybody can put a racetrack anywhere, or you have to own property on that street to do it?
It's coming. No, you don't. It's as we understand it, we haven't gotten the full details yet, but what we understand is that you're going to be able to potentially have or submit for a racetrack, and then you could have that racetrack, but it's not you that owns it. It's just one that people could race on. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go.
Right. Down. Like, so you don't make money off of it if you built it.
Not that I know of for this first go around, but we don't know the details, but they have said players will be able to create these racetracks.
Now, San Francisco is the Genesis City here in Upland. Do you think that matters? And if you have property in San Francisco, do you think it behooves you to set your primary there? Because we've talked about this topic before. You've said, they've said, you agree with what they've said, that San Francisco is the primary city and most things launch and happen from San Francisco first. So would you think that would matter? Like having your primary be in the primary city, do you think that actually plays into it, or you're not too worried about that, Bob?
Not worried about that. What I'm more concerned about is the direction of the neighborhood that you are in. If you have
the one that I'm in, why are you concerned about what I'm up to?
Not the one that you're in. I'm talking about the players are in. Any player. If you have a vested interest, if you're Ben 68 over at Midtown Terrace, right? Like, he's got a huge amount of those properties. Or Thank Me Later. Where are they at? They're over in Thank Me Later.
Everywhere. What are you talking
he's in Dog, but he's in a specific area over there in San Francisco.
He's everywhere. Yeah, I mean, he's like owns every
Yeah.
neighborhood.
But it's a specific like armor or something. I can't remember the
I know
name.
what you mean. Yeah, he's got a special one that he claims.
Yeah, so you're going to have to make a decision there, and you're going to have people that want to kind of go along with what you're doing. But I think the voting it'll be a more broader thing. It won't be so specific, but it will get there. Now, have you put in for your executive perk yet? Your structure?
What are you talking about?
No.
What are you talking about? What can I do?
When you're an executive, when you turn executive, one of your perks for statusing up.
I'm not an executive yet. I'm just a director.
When you become an executive, you're able to put in for a one-of-one, some type of structure, a 3D structure. Many people have submitted it yet. We haven't seen anybody get one yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm still $4,000 or $3 mil away.
Yeah. That's not bad.
I'll get there one day.
I only have
280 properties in Buena Vista.
Mars, Utah. See, this is a perfect example. Utah's got 280 in Buena Vista. I'm over in Buena Vista. Is Mars going to make his primary residence in Buena Vista? And if he
probably,
does, who else is going to put there? So if him and the lovely Venus have properties over there, there's 2 votes now that they have, right? So whatever direction that Mars and the lovely Venus direction that they want to go in, they have to have 2 people that either negate that to bring them at 0, or they have to have 3 votes against them to put them in a deficit of the direction that they want to take their neighborhood. That's what I'm getting at.
So you don't trust Mars is what you're saying.
I like it. Never trust a man in a mask. Look, I love Mars, Utah. Are you kidding me? You know what?
Right.
There's a fun thing about Mars. I want to bring this up really quickly since we're talking about Utah. And you have this too. The artist spotlight for your block explorers. I looked back. The first artist spotlight on those block explorers are unique. They actually have a label and a tag on them as an artist spotlight. Okay. And they say like 1 of 5. Now for Utah's, there are some that have been granted, meaning that they're a graphical representation that's in your block explorers that you can change, but tokenized means that they've been given a mint number. I've got a 1 of 1 block explorer from Utah that has never been tokenized. However, he has one, I believe, that has been. So it shows up as a 1 of 1 director classification, not a spotlight, an artist spotlight. I'd be curious to see, you had a bear, you had the rabbit,
bull and the rabbit.
So of those,
and the llama.
Did you retain any of those? Or do you
I don't have any of them. No. What do you mean?
I was curious.
They didn't let me.
Didn't let you?
No, I would have had to purchase them if I wanted them,
So I would be interesting to see if your artist spotlight block explorers have that classification on them.
How do they find them?
Who we have to find out who purchased them.
Do you think we can find them on the UPX?
We got screwed, Utah. Well, at this point, buddy, I still haven't been tokenized for mine. I haven't seen so mine's just a graphical representation. I actually don't have a tokenized block explorer. I can't do anything with it but put it on. And I actually wore that block explorer probably the majority of the time since I got it. I had it on and wore it proudly.
Can I search for it over here somewhere?
You can. I think it's like if you search block explorers, if you go in there, it'll say MetaVentures, go block explorers. Mine was so serious, but it's not going to show up. And it was with the dollar signs. Of course, Utah could show us the names of the ones that do show up. But you had yours named. What were yours?
I could find them through Atomic Hub.
Like rabbits, like the rabbit and the bull, and what was the name?
Yeah, I could. I don't remember. That's a good question.
Utah's so the one I have is so serious, but it's dollar signs for the S's. So just type in SO space serious with S's.
S
dollar sign 0 or O and then space
dollar sign
O space dollar sign Arius.
Dollar sign. Irius.
Now let's see if it pulls. See, it's not even starting to pull up. See, I presume that that's because it's never been tokenized yet. You can't find it because it's not been tokenized. I have a graphical representation of it, and Mars can, direct message you on the other block explorers, but that he has.
The bear.
Yeah, but I don't know what they were called. They were named specifically something. Yeah, you'd have to go out to Wax and take a look at what it is.
Yeah. I'll find them one day.
These little things that they're starting to check box off of.
Yeah.
It's progressing. We're seeing how it goes.
Very progressive.
But at any rate, there's got to be some big announcements coming around the corner. Like I said, quarter. So this would be MetaBit.
They said to us in Vegas, that Rio was going to open up, but when's that happening?
Rio's.
Oh wait, no, that already happened. Never mind. They made good on that promise. They made good on that one. Yeah. They made good on that one. We got some FC Kahuna football team coming up, and so that's in another region of the world. So that's probably going to open up soon.
Legits. There's probably going to be legits for the soccer or the football, depending on how you say it and what part of the world. We've also got another season of the NFL, so NFLPA, and we've got Halloween.
On board those guys.
Halloween. We had Spirit Halloween legits. I don't know if we'll get a second series of those or not.
We got the warehouse party coming up in 4 days. That's going to be exciting.
Oh yeah, the warehouse party will be good. Well, the next time we talk, you'll be fully in.
Well, we're having a party though inside the warehouse.
Nice. Well, it's a rave. I know you're throwing a rave.
Yeah, of course. So I mean, pull your imagination out your back pocket and join us for this.
Come on down.
Exactly.
Come on down. Paint a corner of your room cement. See what happens. All right, let's get another game going here, you guys. Come on, let's go. Crittercraft, get your eye plays. Upside down eye plays.
Do it.
In there, and we'll give away some more Forge Arena. We got some more house.
I like it.
Because we're about to drop room 3 of MUSICDENS. Sorry.
I wanted to say congratulations on your Wax ambassadorship. Nicely done.
Thank you. It feels good to be recognized as a professional.
Yeah.
In the environment.
Big Kahuna.
Yeah, the Big Kahuna here. That's what I'm going to change my name to.
Big Kahuna.
Big Cheese Man.
That's right.
Right on. Okay, so how many cars do you have right now?
I have 0 Metamotors.
You still have no cars.
I have no Metamotors, and this is the thing. I was, for the terminals for Rio, the airplane terminals, I was 56 in line. And I was probably an hour away from being able to purchase one, just the way that the numbers worked out and how fast I sold. For Metamotors, I wasn't even close because you have to register to purchase these. They're in short supply right now.
So how many cars are out there on the road right now?
Probably under 100, I would think.
Oh, there's 100 car owners though.
Under 100, I would think.
Is anybody selling any of them?
You can't. They're not for trade and they're not for sale yet. So you can't transfer them, which there you go. People are taking practice laps, though, in the 3 tracks that they're in. So that seems fun.
Wait, those 100 people are taking practice.
But that's what happened with Spark, right? We went Spud. We did the building with Spud. We did the building with Spark. We did the build off.
Yeah. No, I'm not arguing. I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. I'm just saying it. In the sense,
we need a second round of vehicles.
So back in the day, you're saying basically what's happening right now with these guys racing on the practice track, those are the spud testers. And we can't all be spud testers because there's too many people here now.
That's right.
Before we could all be spud testers, and now we can't.
I think that the vehicles, I think that you're going to have a second round of vehicles that are going to be sold this month. I think they're going to announce it. You're going to have to get in line. You have to register. 130 UPX, $130 all the way up to $840, 840,000 UPX. That's what you're going to look at.
Yeah.
So, at this point, I'll take a station wagon. I'd like to have a station wagon.
I just want a vehicle so I can get places.
I want a
hoopty.
Yeah.
What's that, E?
A hoopty.
A hoopty. A hoopty. Yeah, we talked about this before, and I'm going to blow it. It's the vehicle that Elon Musk, it's the Cybertruck, right? You've seen the Cybertruck, right? And congratulations to everybody who's living right now. This is the Blades, right? The Blades of Death.
Oh yeah, we're playing some grubfish right now, by the way.
Ooh.
You guys make your moves here.
Chopping through people. Vis Numerous is hanging in there. I like that. That's good to see the Vis.
Oh, see you later, Vis.
Why'd you
see
say
you
that?
later, Vis.
Did he get killed? No, he couldn't have gotten killed. Really?
He's about to, though. You
If
said
he
No.
hasn't, then he will be very shortly.
Yeah.
After you say his name
Oh,
once.
there he goes.
Yep. See ya.
Did he really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nice
Try
of
it.
you.
Say another. I dare you.
I also, what was it?
I dare you.
Oliver. Oh, look, it just went. No, he just barely made it.
Yeah,
Oliver
not for
71.
long. Not for long. Here you go,
Come
Oliver.
on, Oliver.
It's all you.
Look at that. Come on, Oliver.
You're not going to do well here, Oliver.
Oh,
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
See, you can't do it. You can't.
It's a curse.
It's the curse,
Okay.
and you
So
can't break it by trying to say people's names.
Oh, my goodness.
Worse.
Oh,
at
my
that.
goodness.
What's that? Along your?
Olanger.
Oh,
Hey.
congratulations.
We have a winner. Thank you very much for playing this round of Crittercraft there, Olinger. As soon as I get this gifty link together here, I'll get you a community case from the Forge Arena, along with the electric house token house drop. Oh my God, this is taking forever to make it.
I called this number, and a guy named Rabbit picked up.
That's right.
That was beautiful. All right, there it is. We got that number. Gonna drop it over in the old whisper boxes here for our friend and winner, Olinger.
Olongo Jr.
Olongo Jr.
I love that name, dude.
Me too.
I want to know who
Just
this
say it.
See,
Olongo
Olongo.
Jr. Take your whisper. You got it there.
And you just made me realize we haven't done a shout out for those long haulers out there.
Oh, shout out to the long haulers, the truckers, bringing you goods and services from all over the world every day and night.
Yeah.
Making it happen. And if you haven't checked out the game, Long Haulers, do it now. It's exciting.
Get your long haul on.
Get your long haul on. Like Donkey Kong long.
Good stuff. Are you doing another-
We read an article about one of the companies that you're working with yesterday on the air.
Uh-oh.
Tracks and
Yeah.
partnership.
Yeah.
What's this partnership all about?
Here's the thing. They are continually trying to evolve their platform and what they're doing, and they work with musicians. They have built in this AI based partnership, and it's musicians that are putting tracks together, and then it creates a track, much like what you've done as yourself. So they're continually doing their thing over there, evolving that. It's Open Lab. That's who they're working with. They've got a pass. They've got this future pass that they're doing. This could turn into backstage pass. It could turn into a ticket for a show. Any number of things. So
yeah. Do you think it's still important to people to go backstage, or was that just in the 80s and 90s?
I'll tell you what it has evolved into, and somebody who's done all that and been there and worked with bands and stuff.
Yeah, you've done it all.
What it turns into now, I mean, the fanciful part of it, it was in the 80s and the decadence, there was a lot of a specific gender that was backstage. Just saying. Nowadays, what they do, they pre-sell these as a type of meet and greet, and you purchase these different levels, and then you may get to see the sound check. Right? KISS is very famous and well known for this. You get to go in and watch KISS do their sound check. You're in a smaller group of people. Those can be $1,500 a pop, right?
Oh,
yeah.
So it's more of like an event thing instead of like hanging out with the band and like them giving you grundies and doing drugs with them. Yeah.
I can't speak to any of that behavior.
Yeah, you can. Come on.
You've been around.
Been around the block, Uplando.
You've seen it. You've
can't
been there.
Speak to any of that.
You don't have to speak to it. It's all over your face. We see it. The history is there.
Brother
my
told me
favorite time-
stories of you in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a few. I didn't get too much shenanigans in Vegas.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
you were a good boy. You were
I
a
was a
very
good boy in
boy.
Vegas. I was. Yeah. Vegas was a bit of a struggle for me, so I'm glad I'm past all that.
Yeah, me too. It was
was
a
a toughie.
nightmare for me watching you go through it.
There was a lot of stuff, but here's the thing, man. For everybody who's listening, for you out there, here's the thing that I will tell you from just experience in the whole
Wrap
of
it.
the world.
Oh no, you're talking about something else. Go on.
No,
Yeah.
it's the whole of the world, profoundness.
Mhm.
You know, this has been exemplified in movies, specifically like in Blow with Ray Liotta and Johnny Depp. When Ray Liotta is talking to his kid, young Johnny Depp, young George, and he says, so, you know what? Sometimes you're up, and when you're up, you never feel like you're going to be down, but sometimes you're down, and you just got to keep going on, man. So if the days that you're down, they're slowly drifting away, and like a cycle, you will have and be up again. So just got to take it step by step. That's my word of wisdom for the day.
Yeah, that's good words of wisdom. I like that. I'm happy that you said that actually too. It is true. Like, it's easy to get frustrated on the smallest moment that seems like everything, but it's just that tiny little moment in front of you, and it'll pass over.
It's like the charts sometimes, you're looking at the charts, and you're, oh shit, and you're on the 15-minute, and then you realize you got to go to the 4-hour of the day or the week. You zoom out, big picture.
Big picture.
Take yourself out of that emotional moment.
It's hard sometimes. It's hard to get out of your head, get out of the emotional, but
it is. And then something magical happens, one day, way, way, way late into the Los Angeles release in Upland. Your block explorer is just floating in a certain area where you're like, holy crap, I know this area. How is nothing minted out over here? Like, that's crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, where'd it go?
Did you sell it?
There it is. No, look at this. And then I get it down here. You seeing what I'm seeing, brother? You getting a clue where I'm at yet?
Some beautiful.
You need help? Look what I just picked up and purchased the other days, babies and gentlemen. This is where, I probably need to go and hang up my skateboard here.
What?
Because this is where I've retired. And basically, this is where I skateboarded every day a few years ago. And I now own it in Upland.
That is
Frogtown.
sick.
Yeah, the Frogtown Skate Park. Yes.
That is sick.
I know.
Amazing pickup, brother.
I know.
Yeah, that is super dope.
Taken right from the damn fucking platform. This picture.
That is with the sun out bright like that.
There he is. Oh no, that's not me.
That's not me.
That's hilarious.
I've skated there with Uncle Brother.
But I do know this guy. I know who that is. That's hilarious.
I dropped in with this is the worst. This is the worst skating story. This is the greatest, and this is complete. If anybody were to see this, it was so embarrassing.
My residence. I don't know.
This could be your residence, the skate park.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. And then look at this badass weirdo property that I have here. Are you seeing this?
Oh, that's a nice
little
one.
Blue here.
I like that.
And that little blue here.
I like it.
The same property.
All three of these things are considered the same property. Strangely enough.
That is bizarre.
Wow.
Weird.
That looks like a pickup. That's 4 islands.
4 little island boys. 4 little island boys. Yeah. So sick, right?
You're right under the freeway there on the one side.
Yeah.
This is the lake too.
Or Glendale. That's Glendale.
Man, look at you.
It's right there. It's like, here's the park right here. So you can. It's like that's the freeway, right? Like just coming. I mean, the 5.
Nice.
That's fantastic, actually.
Unbelievable.
It's really
and
nice.
then this coffee shop's really good down here too.
See, look at you getting these little gems.
I didn't get the coffee shop. I was mad that somebody else got it. Obviously, I just got the one right across the street, so it'd be easy to pick up a cup of Joe every
What's
once
the
in a while.
What's the coffee shop going for? What do you think? 150?
Oh, let's see, 99.
Look, it's got the same thing. Look, it's got the same thing. It's spliced in half.
Uh-huh. That's pretty sick, bro. Let's see if we can.
It's the drive-through.
Oh, that would be cool. But it's
Is that trees?
yeah, it's like that's like the hang where you get your coffees and you walk in through here. Unfortunately, there's like a weird blur here, but like this where this green area, that's like the doorway in. Or no, that's the exit. I'm sorry, I was looking at it in reverse.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the walkway. There's the
drive-through.
You enter in like right where these people are sitting down and like walk in, and the coffee's like in here.
The dude that was taking pictures on this, because if you've ever seen one of these contraptions, it literally looks like a Mad Max, set up on your car. This dude had it like from a bike view. Is that on a bike? Is that a bike helmet?
Yeah.
It must be because it's like looking straight down at him.
I see a bike there.
Yeah,
That's
I see a little bike.
crazy.
That is weird.
That's pretty unique. I've not yet seen.
It's crazy that Dirk goes out there and takes all these photos, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, individually.
Clear that throat, brother.
Craziness.
Laughing.
Have you got one more giveaway before I head out of here, fellas?
Of course, we got several.
Let's do one. What
Let's
else
do
you
one,
got?
and then we'll send you packing.
Yeah.
Seem like you don't want to hang out with us anymore.
Get out of town. I got things happening. It's a Thursday.
It is. It is. If anybody hasn't got in yet, go ahead and get it right now.
Get in.
Exclamation point, I play. Say we're going to get 40. We got 39. Can we get 40? Do I hear 40? Do I hear 40? I hear 40. Do I hear 40? 40 going once. Do I hear 41?
Wait, is that Abdullah?
What's that, Uplando?
I'm sorry, Abdullah. I saw Abdullah in there. That's very interesting.
I think that is Abdullah in there.
It's the second. I don't know if that's somebody who's been there that has a reoccurring person. That we got an Abdullah in Upland. He's
could be the same Abdullah.
Could be. Who knows?
That's not like Smith. There's not that many Abdullahs.
Right.
In the
That's right. Like Smiths.
Yeah. There's so many Smiths in Upland. It's crazy. Smith. All right. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it.
Do it.
Do you like, which one do you like? Do you like the grub?
I've never seen, I don't think we can't do the dance off. Let's do.
Good.
Yeah, but it's only 24
start with the grub fish and then it goes into the dance off.
All right, let's do that. Yeah.
All right, here's the first round. We're going into the dance off. This is the elimination round.
All right.
Let these grub fish get eliminated.
Come on, grubbies.
Sliced with the blade saw, then get faded.
Ooh, good idea.
Ooh.
No name calling this time, Uplando. No name calling.
No name. No names.
You zip that lip when it's a traditional round of the Grubfish Battle Royale. I zip the lip. When it's a doom roller, I flip it up. I'm allowed to call the names out. It doesn't seem to be effective.
That's right.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Somebody's got that bounce going.
I know.
We got the bounce going.
People moving faster than the others.
Bounce, 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 bounce. This is beautiful. To this music, these fishes seem to really enjoy the music.
Backspin. Somebody's doing a backspin. No names,
that.
Just a couple backspins out there. Old school B-boy grubber.
It's the vibe.
Well, Uplando,
it's a party. It's a grubfish party. Somebody call Marty.
Oh.
Tell him to bring more booze.
2 left, and then there were 2, and then there were 2.
And then there was 2s.
Who's it gonna be?
I know who it's gonna be, but I can't stay.
I do as well.
Jinx that person today. Oh!
I said it in my head, Tissues. I'm sorry.
Algebra, we screwed it up. Sorry, Tissues. But
it wasn't me. It wasn't a
plan. Jesse Clan.
Because Tissues rhymed. It kept the rhyme going.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Same thing happened to me.
Yeah. Jesse Clan.
Here it comes. Tokens, house drop token community test from the Forge Arena. You're getting the duels. The dual nifty today. 2 packs, two NFTs for one win. All I
Good
need
stuff.
now is for that link to show up.
Good
Do it.
stuff. Get over there and read those, the economic and the FSA. They do change some things in Upland. And
Whoa, where? Wait, over here? I can read it?
well, when you get your time, yeah.
Where is it though? In
it's
the
in
About
announcements.
Us?
It's in the
Community?
Discord. In
News?
Discord.
Oh, in the Discord.
In the Discord.
The Discord.
Get over there, read it when you get a moment. Let it all take in. And then hopefully when we talk next, your plant will be done. Your manufacturing plant will be all sparkly, shiny, new and done.
Uh-huh.
And there we have it. And then we'll talk about some new news and information. And I'm sure there'll be more changes when we meet again.
Every day. Oh, here it is. The economic update.
You're gonna have to read it. It's a big post. And the FSA post. Lots to get through.
This is a big one, huh?
It is. It is.
Are you
And
worried?
No, I'm
excited.
interested to see where this goes. I'm interested
I
to
know.
see how this evolves. I mean, it's got to go somewhere. You know what I mean? You're either gonna make it.
So am I going to get paid out of by my neighborhood now? Is that the thing?
You're gonna have to. You're first gonna have to pick a primary residence, be it the skate park or wherever.
Where are you picking yours again?
I haven't chosen yet. I
Right.
don't know yet. I need more information.
All right. Yeah. Are you worried about that part?
No,
of the game?
I would like to make my primary
What's
residence
funding, man?
Area 51 over there at S4. That's where I'd love to have mine. Wouldn't that be dope?
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. This is
I
making
want-
me worried when I
Flat
start
Earth.
reading this stuff. Uh-oh. A new funding method. What does that
Yes.
mean?
This is what I was trying to talk to you about. This is what I'm saying.
I'm nervous.
They're going to start taking from the community
Should be.
pool potentially. So you got to just give it a read. Give it a read.
Wait a minute. Are they broke?
Taking from
No.
the
They take so much of our money. How could they be broke?
It's not about being broke. It's about a new mechanic. It's about a new way. It's about decentralization. It's about having a vote, all this kind of stuff. So give it a read.
Who takes from the community pool though?
I know. That's so rude.
Well, right now,
World
wait,
just
don't
got
you
bad.
realize that every single challenge that pays 10 players 5,000 UPX, that comes from the community pool. Okay. Every time that a player sells a property in game, they pay to the community pool. But every time somebody sells a digital asset like a Block Explorer or Legit or something else outside the game, and they don't settle it inside the game, they settle it for crypto, they don't pay the community pool. They're the ones draining the community pool. So these black markets are a problem. Yes, I said it. I'm gonna get.
He said it.
I said it.
He said it. He's upset. Oh man, you guys don't even know what I'm seeing here. You're just seeing Crittercraft.
Yeah, I just seen the credit graph.
This is horrible, man. This is the whole world's going to poo poo.
You should read it
The
through it.
world just got bad.
You should
Yeah. See, I told you.
read.
I'm not trying to
Read
say
through it.
anything
I'm
more
nervous.
for what is coming.
That's right.
I
I am
love it.
so nervous. Minting more Spark. Heyo. But that means that Spark's just gonna get cheaper.
There's a whole thing here. You should read through this and then
If
make
you tell me to read this thing one more time, Uplando, you and I are gonna go round and round.
You know
Sorry.
what?
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to yell at you like that. I'll read it. Fine. You don't want to talk about it anymore. You're late. You gotta go. I
I
understand.
look. I gotta speak to a man about a horse.
I know. I understand. I'm actually just trying to stall you out and delay you as long as I can. So I'll
Hey,
let
there's
you go. I thank
nothing-
you. I appreciate you. You're the man.
Nothing I'd like to do better than hang out with you fellows. Thank you so much.
But you gotta go.
Have a good time. I'll see you in hoodie weather in California.
All right.
That
Love you,
sounds
buddy.
good. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Well, hoodie weather. Take care, folks.
Later, Uplando. Thank you, sir. One of the greatest.
Yeah.
The Upland Report with Mr. Uplando. It's
He did tell
basically
me to read it one too many times, though. If
he'd be pushing. He was pushing.
he was pushing me
He
to
was-
read
he
it
was pushing on that.
a
Yeah.
little hard.
I think he's alluding to the fact of your reading skills.
He doesn't like my. Yeah, he's mocking me. I get it. Trying to tell me I don't know how to read. I get
We
it.
go off teleprompters every day. Don't know how to read. Get the
I know.
out of here.
Verbatim, word for word, this script is. All right. So it looks, yeah, I do look worried, don't I? Wait, what? Left pulse. Oh no.
Left pulse. Where? What do
That
we
would
got?
be a good. That would be a good combo.
Oh, that's our coin on pulse chain coming
Yeah.
up. It is actually. The left token will be airdropped, hopefully on the pulse chain.
Well, it's on chain, so it should be right.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see what happens.
Right. Oh my God, that's exciting.
It is.
Very exciting. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, dude. I really like that Forge Arena guy. He was awesome.
I think his name was Arthur. I'm not sure. I could be butchering. I could be misspeaking, but
Arthur.
he had a good story.
Yeah,
It's kind of different, fresh.
Yeah, if we had to like
developed and further along than a lot of things.
Yeah. I think he wanted to be here on the show more than Uplando did today. Uplando just did not want to be. He's just doing it out of.
He wanted to come early. He wanted to leave early.
No, but like I told him, he said it was all good. I don't get it. Jesus, man, I'm gonna have a talk with him off air.
Yeah, Uplando's gone a little bit.
I can't stop with that shit. I love it. That's the best, man. Oh, I love those. Oh, Jesus. Almost dropped the joint. Almost dropped it. We're good. We're good. Saved it.
Saved.
That was scary.
Cat-like reflexes, brother. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Noticing that one. Wow. All right, let's take a look over at the token sale real quick. See what's where we're at with it. Is it still alive? Is it sold out? There's 37 electric houses left here. 63 of them have been sold. You can pick up 3 of them at a time. You get what? 250 tokens? 250 tokens? Something. But hold on to this, and then like once this sells out, or we determine like nobody else is going to buy anymore, which is crazy talk because they always sell out. But maybe they don't this time. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get to the point, and then we do the airdrop. The tokens get airdropped to you, and then we'll drop. We're dropping the new speakers and record player from room 2. Sorry, room 3.
Yes.
Tomorrow. So, and then we'll get into the full room on Monday, Tuesday, Monday. Tuesday, one of those days, early next week. We'll get it, and then boom, Mr. Left House's 3-room EP will be complete. Once that comes out, then we'll release the triple blends, the reverse blends. You'll be able to blend the MUSICDENS in whichever direction that you want to go. If you want, here, let me just give you a little bit of a pictorial diagram at the moment, which is just right here. Like I only have 1 room up right now, but like, you got the room, you got the speakers and the turntables, you blend it into the room. All of these things, the room, all the rooms in their different stages have sound. So you'll hear the ambiance of the city outside of the city apartment. But once you blend in the record player and the speaker in, then you get the little static sort of buzz thing going from the speakers as well. Then you rip open your mini vinyl and wall art pack, pull out your vinyl and your art, blend it in, hang it on the wall, slap that vinyl down onto the old record player, and boom, the music starts. So that's 1 room. There's the 2nd room, which is the bathroom that came out. 3rd room, I can't wait for you guys to see. It's beautiful. It's like a vacation home. That's a vacation room. So once that comes out, you'll be able to take the wall art, take the record off, take the art off the wall, take the record player off the record player. Am I saying words wrong again? I am. But you know what I'm saying. You'll be able to take the music off, move the speakers, and put them in room 2 or 3, whichever room you're gonna, feel most comfortable with. Which you'll be able to rearrange the room, set them up the way you want. Is what I'm trying to say.
Customizable setup there. You know,
you.
you decide you want to bring these original Left Nick 1000s into the bathroom
Yes.
and do some rearranging. You will have that ability.
That's right. That's right. So that's the music dens, and then we'll start the second set, the second 3-room EP, probably by Mystery Left here. We'll do the music stylings for the next set.
I would love that.
And then we have a couple other artists and musicians lined up to do 3-room EPs as well down the line.
Kush Dubs is looking for some DDJ 1000s. They could potentially show up somewhere in the Music Den series. Some
That's right.
CDJs, not bad idea.
Yeah, they could pop up. Definitely. You're on the right track. That's the thing. The first, 3-room EP, it's all just record players, but you might see different sorts of musical playing apparatuses in the future. CDJs.
I was looking at the thumbnail there. Revolt. Kush Dubs looks like you make music. Do you make music, Kush Dubs? By that profile pic, I'm gonna guess.
I'm saying yes too. I'm gonna go with the yesy on that one.
DJ Dubstep. Nice.
Amazing. Yeah, so that's cool. So the only way you can get into the Music Den's collection is by the house token, i.e. the house token drop that's going on right here. Share this drop link here.
31 left.
31 left. I got a new one for you, Bobby, but I cannot. Very soon, going to release a new little collection here from Left House that will help us sort of like kind of clean up, get rid of some NFTs that are out there, if you will. You'll be able to blend old school resumes and get these new. I don't want to say. I just want to show you, but I can't yet. It's almost done. It's so sick. So scary.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you said Kitty walked in the room and wanted to.
Yeah. This Kitty looked at it and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. That is horrible. I cannot look at it. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever said." And then I tell you, and then I went over to my buddy's house, Dan Finkel, and I showed him a photo of one of them, and he was like, "God damn it, I want to hang this on my wall. This is beautiful." So it provokes some emotion. This next little collection.
It covers a wide spectrum of ground in between, people's interpretations.
Yeah, and it's like the cool thing is like you're gonna be able to collect them all and put them in this building, if you will. And like once you get them all in the building, like and you blend them all up, this will be like a farmable, a stakeable NFT for all of the riches and all of your wildest glory. So
when you said that building, I just saw like Rampage characters coming and destroying the burned NFTs in the building.
Fun. Oh, whoa. I got a smokehouse from you from the online in. Sick. And I got airdrop 250 house. That's right. That's how this goes. If you get the electric house, you'll get airdropped 250 house as well. And then hold on to that smokehouse. Hold on to the electric house if you get it. I mean, also there was the coffee house that came out too. If you don't have them, get them from the secondary market or whatever, because there's a couple more houses that we're going to drop, a couple more token house like this We're gonna
Hey,
drop a few
cushion
more.
dubs.
Once all 5 of them are out, boom, boom, Goblin Crew in the house. Goblin Crew.
Coffee House is all done.
Coffee
I
House
believe
is
those
done,
all
yeah.
Those sold out. So each
But you might
drop
be
will
able
be
to
a
find
new.
one on the secondary market, is what I'm saying. You know, since the
Yeah.
but you won't get drop token if you pick it up on the secondary market. You can only you
The
know what I mean.
airdrop for that round is over.
Right, but the stakes are coming later. Like
I
somebody's
gotcha.
trying to sell their house right now, house 13, for 99 wax, for $10.99. That's I think I would just buy it from the drop for 5 wax instead of
Probably
99 right now.
you could buy. Yeah, you could sell it out if you wanted to.
Oh, and you can buy somebody there. People are selling some
Some of their Leftnik Studio
yeah.
1000s.
Yeah, there's a Leftnik Studio
Audio
001 and then the Leftnik Audio Rotator 1000s on sale. Wow. City Apartment 24. And the mini wall and vinyl. Look at that. 75. They're selling that one for shit. So wax. Beautiful.
Sequan, man. My
Yeah,
boy.
that's right. Pretty good. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Is this a ticket? Okay, wait. I thought that was a token for a second. Because I was like 15 wax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be buying that. Oh my god. Look at this deal. $15 Action Family Club card right now. Somebody's selling.
That's not a bad member of the family right there. Rainbow
Oh, that's
face.
a pretty nice one for 135 wax.
Not bad.
I might do it.
Hopefully nobody's front running you. Who's it gonna be? Gonna front run you.
I'm doing it for my personal though, not for the giveaway wallet. Oh my god, I'm worried. Now I'm worried.
Now let's go down the hole.
Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna get it?
All right, I'm in my own wallet.
Wallet. You got it.
Looks like it.
Come on.
Yeah. Good.
Nice.
Good.
Good. Right in the rightful hands of Mr. Left House himself.
Mm-hmm. So we do have the Leftnik Advance AR 1001 on sale too for some wax. But yeah, see like this resume here, like you'll be able to burn these. Actually, I'm thinking about making the entire collection, all of Left House NFTs, all of them burnable for this one NFT that was going to come out, or this thing I was talking about just now. Like you'll be able to burn them. When you burn, you'll get one of these things. If you collect all 10 and get the building, then you put them all together, and then that'll be a stakeable, farmable, waxed out NFT, or it'll be like through Taco's new staking system or whatever. Who knows which one we'll drop it through yet? I guess whichever one is set up. I mean, we know Waxed Out is up and available, so it'll probably be that one, unless Taco comes out tonight.
Let's give him something to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Come on down to Taco Bell. All right, let's see. Oh, wow, we do have a game here. Let's play one. Let's do it.
Play one more for the non-club card holders.
All righty, that's it. That's what we're doing. This is it. Super doom rolling happening now.
That's right, babies and gentlemen.
It's time.
Board is open. Get in where you fit in. DCAB, my boys, my girls.
Me boys.
Pick a side. That doom roller will wipe out half of the board with one swipe. And there it is.
Swipe them up.
B&B just wiped away, gone for the rest of the day. If you're an Action Family Club card holder, you might have one last chance here. As the big daddy giveaways are for the members only. The ones that wear the jackets. And look at them go, all done down to D and B, filling back up. That roller's going to come out again soon. Keep it moving. Nice. Gustav's getting out of the way. Yes, he is. Very well played, sir. No name calling around here does bad. No name calling does harm in a Doom Roller game. Only in the Grubfish Battle Royale original. And we're down to a handful. 2 handfuls. For the Grubbers, Kalamanangi joining Kushtel. Oh, you got to get out of there, guys. You got to get out of there. Here it comes. Aldula gone. Sadly. Moving right on into that spot just as the roller crosses over. We're down to 4.
And then there was 4.
We got 2 boys in the house, Fat Boy and Wax Boy.
Yeah, boy!
And Olango's back in the mix, as well as Chamath. And Olango takes it again for a double-headed winner.
Taking it
The game.
Pretty impressive there.
Wowee.
Can't beat that with a baseball bat.
No, you cannot. 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Olanger. Junior, yeah, Olanger.
Oh, yes. I'm making your Gifty link right now, Bob. And once I present that Gifty link to you, then I'll show you what it was that you've won. Keep it a little bit of a seeky for a seckie.
Sneaky, steaky.
Just for a second as we make you the linky. Angler, man. I'm proud of your gameplay today. You've got skills. There you are. And I'm going to whisper to you what I've just whispered to you. Let me show you right now, Bobby. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. All right. Come on.
All right. Come on.
First and foremost, what you've picked up is, let me bring this to the screen. You got yourself a Mr. LEFTHOUSE head, Black Explorer head that floats around in Upland here. That's going to be yours. You're taking that home with you. It's already in your wallet. As well as you've received a copy of Happy to Be Angry by Mental Zoolarius, which is one part Mr. LEFTHOUSE, one part Jeff Lingwan from Germany. But I do the vocal stylings on this song. It was dropped by Yoshi Drops. It's in your whisper there in the Twitchper. So check it out. And now, babies and gentlemen, it's time for the final race of the day. And this one is for the Action Family Club card carrying members. If you are not one of them and you're wondering what the hell does that mean, who are these fine, fantastic folks? They're the ones that wear the jackets. They're the ones that, hey, hold the club card. The Action Family. And there's still time to get in on this. There's only 1,111 cards in the entire game. In the entire world, and 602 or 1 or 3 have been sold, so we're down to like 4,000 more, something like that. 400 more, 300 more. You're on mute. Or
no, I was just mouthing it.
Yeah. But if you don't know, check out the Action Family Club cards here. There's all the links on this page here that'll get you to the other pages, unless the links are broken. There's a lot of under construction work going on the website, and some Bowler Magic brought it to my attention. Some of the links were not working, but probably not from this page. This page is fine. I haven't touched it. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Should be fine.
Anyway, you need one of these to win top 5, and this one is going to be sponsored by the long haulers as we're doing a truck race here today, brother.
What?
Truck race.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you.
The
You got any good
actual
truck
long
music?
hauler truck race.
You got any,
Truck music?
you got any trucking music
Let me see.
for this race?
What can we truck out to?
Race time.
Can we truck out to this? Old school, brother.
Like it.
All right, let's do it. Bring it back one more time. That old school.
Are you listening to it? Because it looks like you're bobbing your head. We don't hear anything.
It's not playing?
No, but it sounds good on your end, I bet.
There we go.
All right. I'm gonna start this race now. Now that we got race music, let's go.
Woo!
Oh yeah, they're out. This is truck racing music, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get mad at that. 30 seconds left in this crazy truck race to the desert, the hot, blazing, sunny desert. Oh yes. A few fine truckers poking their heads out. Oh, slip into the back. It's time to party. Oh my God, it's a party. 7 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, photo finish.
Oh my goodness.
Not even sure who took that one. S4SSM, whoever you are. Let's check the photo finish tape, Bob. Oh, top five. Top 5. New Wonken 44, Flower, Karen Moore, Paul TRX, and Dirty Hamburger. You guys are all the winners today. Congratulations.
You've won it, and if you come back again, you'll do it again. Hot damn, that was a fun one. The truckers race. Shout out to those long haulers, brother.
That's right. Shout them out. Shout them out.
That's all.
In the house. One of the finest wax blockchain games that there is in the system, in my opinion. Huge fan. Okay, what a show. What a show. Incredible. Forge Arena. Thank you to Mr. Forge Arena for coming and joining us. That was incredible. Uplando. Thank you for Uplando's presence on this earth. What a ledge. Shout out to the Wax Ambassador crew.
Every day.
So I buy that and I'm in the race weekly. Yes, you are. You're in the race weekly.
Every day.
But there's not, that's not
weekly,
it. Yeah, every day. But that's not
just
all.
Weekly. We do this.
There's other perks and things you get being part of the crew. Now, if you pick one up, make sure you join over on the Discord and reach out, say hello. You want to make sure you enter in your that Action Club card into the Discord, because you're going to need to log into it to check in, to make sure, check in for the list that hey, I'm here to participate in the giveaway. Check in, you put your address in, I get the list. I put the list out here into the truck game, something like that, and then you win. But there's other perks, there's other things you get. You get chances at airdrops and all sorts of things. But you got to take a deep dive, just like Uplando said to me. Take a read. Just take a read of the on this page here. We're looking at here. Just take a read. Read around, ask questions, hit us in the Discord, say hello. That's it. Right, brother? That's it. It's simple. Who's out there in the world? I see Consumer Break. I think that's probably where we're going to go rock and roll into next.
Up.
What? What's up?
Yeah, I'm just reading online ins.
Oh.
You
got
another
some
pack
instruction?
to get a key to upgrade. There is an upgrade, but it's you have to be holding five of the club cards. And there were some golden members that came back from a vacation that are the power of 10 now. Holding 10 club cards. If you own 5, you're able to go and redeem with the key and the pyramid. And But yeah, if you're just getting your first, you're welcome to come by every day and get into the members only. Wear those jackets.
And there's
Make
other
sure you go
things
over
too. Like we have a serious, awesome special games thing, like Olympics type thing coming up. And you'll have to hold one. We have a play to earn game coming that you're going to need an Action Family Club card to make it operate, to make it function, to make it go. So there's things. There's other dealios. That's what I'm saying. All righty then.
All of the members are wearing jackets.
That's right. That's it.
Yes, indeed. Where are we headed, brother?
Gonna go into consumer break right after you give us the outro.
All right, babies and gentlemen, we've already said it. We've done it once before, and we'll do it again. Today's just a Thursday. Tomorrow, the best day of the week, my favorite, your favorite, everybody's welcome. The last races of the day on Friday are not just for the members only. They're open. Who is it? I know who it is. It's you. It's me. It's brother, Mr. LEFTHOUSE himself. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. TST, right here, right now, in the action seat. And until then, we do as we always do around this time, brother. Turn into bobbleheads and bid you adieu.
Yes, we do.
Bobbledygook.
Bobbly, bobbly, bobble, bobblehead.
Buy that dip. Buying the dip.
Bobble,
I'd like to be in the club. We'd love to have you in the club. Family member, you would be a great family member.
Join us. What an award-winning show, truly. Another award-winning show. We've got to make a new intro. We got to make a new intro to this award-winning show.
We got to make an ambassador's award-winning intro.
I still love the song, but maybe we got to do a new theme song. I don't know.
We should have the announcer come on first and be like, and now it's time for the Wax Ambassadors Show of the Year.
Oh yeah, you're right. We need to go like full throw with that shit. All right, the raid is on. We're out of the building.
Now.
We're
Hi,
rated.
boys
What
and girls,
rated is
ladies
this?
and gentlemen.